Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Christine and I am optimistically Irish. Um, I want to talk today about a revelation I had last weekend. I was watching a podcast, nothing new there. Very successful guy who's doing really well on YouTube. And as usual, great guests, everything, really enjoyable content. Um, and suddenly I had a massive mind shift where I suddenly saw YouTube and social media in a different light. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it came out of it, but what it actually has done has led me to starting my own YouTube channel. um, I started to kind of look at what I was consuming in general or what I have consumed over the years, and I started to weigh up the pros and cons. So I've written them down here. It's going to be hard because I'm brand new to YouTube and I don't have any experience with technology, but I'm just going to read out a little bit of what I've written down. It's very basic so far, but I'll probably develop on this in time. Um, I suppose it's a way of looking at it is questions and an actions. You're questioning yourself what you're doing online, what the content is about, how you're gaining, and also when you come to the realization that you could be more productive with your time online, what actions you can actually take. So the first thing I'd be asking is, am I mindlessly consuming? So what I mean by that is, what are you watching? What are you spending your time on? There's certain platforms where you can just waste away a couple of hours of your day and have nothing to show for it. Only you've looked at a few photos or you've looked at a quick tutorial that you know in your heart and soul you're never going to watch again or you're never going to apply yourself to do. So it's about being mindful about what you're actually watching. It sounds so basic, but you can cruise through an awful lot of time in your life where you're not actually paying attention to this. And that's what dawned on me last week, even though it was very beneficial what I was watching and it was enjoyable and I was taking something from it, motivational people, um, their stories, and that's always, entertaining. But it actually dawned on me that an awful lot of my time over the years has been spent doing, looking at things that I stand nothing to gain. So it's about really taking a few minutes to analyze what are you getting out of what you're watching. It's worth it, definitely, to do that. How much time do I give to social media with little or no gain? Think about the time. Think about we only have so many years in our life. And when you actually sit and think about it, what are you giving your time away to? What are you gaining from it? Are you gaining anything? Is it just pissing time away? Because if it is, you have to have a really serious look at your life and realize that you have so much potential at the end of your fingers. You're looking into this phone and you can apply it in a positive or a negative way, how you're spending your time. So that's something I really feel is worth taking a little time to think about. Am I happy or satisfied by what I consume online? Well, do you come away from the experience and actually feel like, yeah, that was really great, or I feel better for getting that knowledge? Um, do you feel inspired by what you're looking at? Are you looking at things that is dragging your psyche down? How do you feel when you come away from it? Paying attention to how you feel is a massive one and it applies in every area of your life. You know, we are energetic beings. We do feel our way through life. Our instinct is there. You think about your gut instinct, how you feel. The same applies when you're on your phone or on your computer. What have you taken from the experience? Do you feel more down? Do you feel more scared? Um, or have you been uplifted? And that's what you really need to be thinking about. Have I learned anything today? What is the point of our lives if we don't aim to learn something, even if it's something small? Anything is better than not applying yourself to something, not learning anything. There's so much junk online, and all it's really doing is giving us dopamine hits. We might get a giggle for a few minutes. Yes, a giggle is beneficial. I'm not dismissing that at all. But it's about having a balance. You know, it can't just be all um dopamine hits and laughter and giggles, people making fools out of themselves. But how is that added to your life? So taking a bit of time to think, what is everything I'm looking at? How is it adding to me as a person? Because at the end of the day, your life is for you and nobody else. So actions to apply: aim to minimize or remove what is not beneficial. It's so simple to do. If you've really set and spent a bit of time and thought about what you're consuming, analyze it and say, well, is it beneficial or can it be removed? Can I spend that 10 minutes looking at something, a new skill that I can learn? There's so many people online that have a lot of knowledge on skills. It's a great resource. So can I spend that 10 minutes on the bus actually looking at something that's going to stretch the limits of my imagination, make me be a more creative person? Really think about that one. Use all your time online as an opportunity to learn something new. This was massive to me because, yes, I have learned a lot over the years online, but I wasn't even thinking of it in that way. I was consuming, I was learning little bits, snippets here and there that I was applying to my own life. My area would be arts and crafts, or gardening, or permaculture, or um, things like that. So you want to look and you want to say, am I creating new opportunities for myself? Am I learning? Am I learning in the area I'm interested in? Really look, and if you're not, I suggest take a bit of time, type in what you like, look up what you like, and see. You'll discover there's so much knowledgeable people here on YouTube. It's incredible. It's a very exciting time because it is the age of information. There is so much there. There is so much you can learn, and there's so much that you can give back. Put your own twist on it. Do whatever. That's what I'm going to do. Sometimes you can hear it from one person and it may not resound, and hear it from somewhere else, and suddenly, eureka! You're on a different trajectory. So think about that. Be mindful if content is positive or negative. Again, we're energetic beings. Everything is positive or everything's going to have a negative effect. If you're around people who are dragging you down, who are toxic, who have little else going on for themselves, they're just consuming mindlessly, whether it's gossiping or eating bad food or whatever. It's about really looking and saying, how do I feel after this experience? What I've been on? Do I feel uplifted or do I feel dragged down? Has something you can watch online can turn the whole course of your day. So it's about choosing, do you want it to be in a positive or a negative direction? It's simple as that. I'm going to go a bit further into things along this vein in time. So I just wanted to come on and just share that with you, that you can have a mindset shift just by the person who you have on front of you on your telephone. Sometimes it can be their deliverance, sometimes it can be their voice, sometimes you may just resound with them, or you feel you have something in common. So really, really explore that and see how you can go from there, because there is so much to learn online. Make it positive. We only have one life, and it's a great time to have access to all of this stuff. Um, Definitely motivational people are the way to go as well, because it kind of expands your horizons, and then you can delve off into areas that are more of interest to you. But for a start, I would say really look to people who are better off than you, who know more than you, who are excited and really embracing the experience of life. That's where I would suggest to start off first, because when you can get yourself into that real positive um, mind frame and try and kind of explore new things, it's a positive energy that you're feeding off of, and it motivates you to do more. So look to motivational people. There's lots of motivational speeches online which are great, and go from there. At the end of the day, it's all about your choices. So you can choose positive and learn, or you can choose negative and just carry on mindlessly consuming, and ultimately that's going to make you unhappy and unhealthy, bottom line. So invest your time better, and that's the end of my YouTube video for today. it's funny doing these videos because where I have no editing experience at the moment, so I'm just kind of winging it, and I'm trying to learn on the side in the time that I have. So right now it's going to be very just free flowing, and I'm trying my best to do that just to pull me through. So bear with me, and I will improve with time because I am motivated to improve with time. And I'm excited to explore new things. So, look, I hope you can take something from that. And yeah, talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.